I hate giving speeches. I hate speaking in front of people. I hate talking, period, most of the time. Everything about it doesn't go with my personality. I'm shy, almost painfully so at times. My favorite verse is, "Let a woman keep silence." Ever since I was little, I have wanted to stay out of the limelight and let others talk. As Caleb has told me, I am a control freak. I want to control my image and how others view me, and the way I choose to do it is by controlling my words and thus controlling my image. As Winston Churchill put it, we are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. This doesn't always work, however. Instead of viewing me as a wise person, even a fool is counted wise when he holds his peace, right? People tend to see me as a stuck-up prig who can't even laugh at a joke and thinks too much of herself to even want to be friends with anyone as low as them. But silence does have its place. Why else would there be all those verses in the Bible about silence? For example, Ecclesiastes 5:2, "God is in heaven and thou upon earth, therefore let thy words be few." Or Habakkuk 2:20, "But the Lord is in his holy temple, let all the earth keep silence before him." In view of the holiness of God, silence truly is golden. It is a way of honoring God. We say nothing because we are in awe at his presence. But if silence is so important, why do we, as human beings, have the capacity to talk? It is important that we can talk because talking is how God communicates with us. In fact, God spoke the world into existence. Talking is also a way we can minister to other people, but our words can also cut others down. Thus, when we do talk, we need to choose our words wisely. Take the example of the Apostle Paul. Even when his life was threatened, he boldly spoke the words of God to the people. In a case like that, it matters less what people might possibly be thinking of you, more what God would have us do. In Paul's case, not ministering the words of Christ to the people would have meant prosperity and ease. But because he chose to follow God and use his words to bring others to Christ, his earthly life was one of pain. As Acts 20:32 says, "And now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among all them which are sanctified." John 15:3 also says, "Now are ye clean through the word which I have spoken unto you." The word of God is able to build us up, cleanse us, and give us the inheritance of the sanctified. What else could give such sinful creatures an inheritance worthy of the Son of God? The word of men, on the other hand, can twist the word of God and make it say something different than it actually does. Men say empty words, words constructed for deceptions. Ephesians 5:6 says, "Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of God upon the children of disobedience." This is why words are so powerful. They can either build up in the faith and give the inheritance of the sons of God, or they can be empty and calculated for deception, bringing the wrath of God upon men. Both silence and speech have something to say for themselves. Silence is necessary at times to show respect for others instead of always spouting our own views. Sometimes it is also necessary to say things, even if we feel like someone's opinion of us will be adversely affected. When we do talk, though, we need to make sure we are saying edifying things, not empty words that tear down others. This is one of the important lessons that I have learned so far in my life, not to worry about others' opinions of me, to say all things to the glory of God, even if doing so causes me grief. The more we seek to serve God on earth, the more we will enjoy him in heaven. Man's chief end is to glorify God and to enjoy him forever. That is what we were created for, and that is why what we say has such an impact on what we do. I said I was painfully shy. I'm not sure whether that means painfully for me or for you. Silence may be golden, but words are sometimes necessary to minister to others. Although I hate speeches, they can be used for the glory of God, even when given by such a poor speaker as myself. Thank you.